You are tuned into This, That, and the Other right here on Lightning 1400. We are chatting with Daniel, the exhibition hub manager at Dinos Alive Stomps into Denver. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing today?
I am doing wonderful. So, for listeners just tuning in, what is Dinos Alive and what can they expect when they walk in?
Yeah, so Dinos Alive is a completely unique and immersive experience that's brought to you by Exhibition Hub and Fever. So when they come in, they can go ahead and expect some first-hand experiences with dinosaurs, getting up close and personal, totally just getting immersed. Some dinosaur rides that they can go ahead and ride to. This awesome virtual reality rooms. They can go check out dinosaurs in virtual reality. We even have a awesome immersive theater room. So you'll walk in and you'll kind of feel like you're underwater checking out these dinosaurs in an aquarium. So it's a perfect place to go to get some first-hand immersive experiences with some dinosaurs.
What kind of dinosaurs do you showcase?
Oh, we have everything. Whatever your favorite dinosaurs. We have over 30 different animatronics of dinosaurs. You know, we have the famous T-Rex, the Velociraptors. We have Colorado's state dinosaur, the Stegosaurus. We have Triceratops, pterodactyls. We have Pachysauruses. We have Dilophosaurus. We have, whatever your favorite dinosaur is, we have an animatronic there.
A little bit of all of them.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect.
So, you mentioned animatronics. This is not just a museum exhibit, it's immersive. So, what makes Dinos Alive different from other traditional dinosaurs displays?
Once you start in, you'll come walking in through the rooms, and as you go through each room, you'll kind of be traveling through time. So you'll start in our Jurassic period, and you'll see all the different dinosaurs from the Jurassic period. And then as you start walking through the exhibit, you'll go further into time. So you go through the Jurassic period and the Cretaceous period. So you get to experience all these different time periods and all the different dinosaurs from the time periods. And since they are animatronics, you can see them moving, you can hear them roaring. It just kind of feels like they're alive right there in front of you.
Okay, and it goes by the history of it. It's not just all the dinosaurs in one spot, it goes by the history and the time periods.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so it's not just a room with dinosaurs just chilling. You have a path that you're following, and you're just actually kind of walking through time. And everything around you is going to be related to that time period.
So why was Denver chosen for this experience, and why launch it right now in November?
So we wanted to get going down for the holidays. You know, we got Thanksgiving coming up, Christmas, all that fun stuff. So it's the perfect time to just create some holiday memories with the family, maybe escape some political chaos, just get away from everything. But it's just a perfect place to, travel through time and get away from everything right now.
What are some things that kids can learn?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff that they can learn. One of the main things that you can learn is obviously going to be about the dinosaurs. We have a whole bunch of different dinosaur facts, so you can come in, read about how big the dinosaurs were, how fast the dinosaurs traveled, what kind of food the dinosaurs ate. Then we have some hands-on experience as well. You can come in and kind of actually dig for some fossils as well and everything. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that kids could be learning.
Oh, dig for some fossils.
Yeah, it's really cool. We have some sand pits. You get some paintbrushes, and you can actually feel like you're a paleontologist digging for fossils. It's really awesome.
What's the age limit?
We don't have an age limit. So if you have kids that are 3 and under, they can come in totally for free. And then we offer senior discounted tickets once you're 65 and over. And then obviously we have tickets for every age group in between. So we don't have any age limits.
The fun never stops.
No, exactly.
So Dino Alive is considered a full STEM learning experience, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. So with all of the technology from the animatronics, the hands-on experience from digging for fossils, and then our VR experience, we have an immersive aquarium, so it feels like you're underwater. So with all of this stuff, it's just a perfect place to get on some hands-on experiences with STEM.
So can you tell us a little bit about the Budding Expert Zone?
Yeah, so the Budding Expert Zone will be kind of towards the end of the experience, but it was how I was talking about where you can go and dig for the dinosaur bones. So there'll be a giant sand pit that you can walk up to, and then you have some paint brushes, and then you just kind of start not really digging, but like uncovering the dirt and looking at these dinosaur bones.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool, and you just kind of feel like you're like an official person looking for dinosaur bones.
So what are some must-see highlights of the exhibits, ones that people absolutely should not miss?
So my personal favorite is going to be the VR experience. So the VR experience is really cool. You'll put on a headset, and then you'll start traveling through time, and you can get up close and personal with these dinosaurs. So you'll be going through different areas during different time periods, and you can actually see how dinosaurs acted in the wild. So you can see them kind of interacting with each other, running away from other predators, see how they're hunting and everything. So yeah, highly, highly recommend the virtual reality when you get there.
Wow, how realistic is it?
It's a little realistic. It kind of feels like you're walking into a video game, but it's so immersive that you kind of forget that you're in a video game, and you just get
Yeah.
so attracted to everything that around you, and you're just kind of so into it that you don't even think you have a headset on. Kind of forget you're in a video game world and everything, and you feel like it's actually happening around you.
Yeah. So Colorado has some of the richest dinosaur history in the country. So how does the exhibit tie into our state's prehistoric roots?
Oh yeah, there's quite a few ways. So one of the biggest ways is going to be Dinosaur Ridge over in Morrison, Colorado. Easily one of the biggest dinosaur fossil areas in the entire world. That is where we found our state mascot, the Stegosaurus, was found right here in Morrison, Dinosaur Ridge in Morrison, Colorado. Then we also have Dinosaur Highway, which is about 135 miles of just dinosaur tracks and dinosaur bones and everything. So the amount of dinosaur history that's in Colorado is just phenomenal. So it's the perfect place for Dinos Alive to be.
So how long should families plan to spend inside the exhibit?
Well, it does vary from person to person because it's all self-guided, self-paced, and everything like that. But you can come in, I'd say probably at least about an hour or so. But if you want to kind of really get into it and really kind of check out everything that we have to offer, read up as much as you can, it can be up to an hour and a half to 2 hours. But I'd say for the most part, expect probably to spend at least an hour inside the exhibit.
Okay. So I've never met anybody that doesn't like dinosaurs. So why do you think people connect so strongly with them even as adults?
Oh, I think just dinosaurs are fascinating. When you hear about dinosaurs, they just sound like this like big mythological creatures, like they didn't exist or anything, like something you'd read from a fairy tale book and all that kind of stuff. Just everything about them just sounds kind of like something from a storybook, but they're actual giant beasts that roam the countries and everything. And so it's kind of like almost science fiction coming to real life, and it just seems kind of fascinating for everybody because it's like, how does something that's like, 30 feet tall, how is that one of like the fastest and like quietest predators and everything? And it's just really fascinating because it just seems like it shouldn't be real, but it's 100% real.
It is. Dinosaurs are some of the most interesting things because, yeah, it's so long ago and you just find these bones and these fossils in the dirt and you're like, what on earth is this, back in the day?
Yeah, exactly.
And now we have so
Yeah.
much more information about it.
Yeah, it's crazy. It just feels like it shouldn't be real because you're just like, these are just bones in the dirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were once giant beasts that roamed the earth.
Yeah. So does this exhibit touch at all on early geologists and those rock people like William Smith and those sort of people that kind of started the learning about maybe this isn't just some random old creature in the ground, maybe this actually is something?
Yep, so there are a couple areas we can learn about that kind of stuff. So you can learn about where the first dinosaur bones were found in the world and in the U.S. as well. So it's a great place to learn about the history of dinosaurs, how they were discovered, where they were discovered, yeah, all that kind of good stuff too.
Yeah. So where is Dinos Alive taking place?
So our current location is at 3900 Alate Street in Denver. We're about 1 mile north of Coors Field, so we are right outside of downtown Denver. You can also get the information from our website at dinoaliveexhibit.com as well.
Okay. Is that where families can also get tickets?
Yes, so you can get tickets both at the website and our box office. So the website was dinoaliveexhibit.com. You can get your tickets online there or at our box office, 3900 Alate Street in Denver, Colorado, right outside of downtown Denver.
Okay. Do people need to book ahead or can they walk up and buy tickets?
They can do both. So if you're trying to plan out a trip with maybe friends or family or anything like that, you can buy tickets in advance. Or if it's just like a last-minute decision, you can go ahead and buy tickets in the moment as well.
So how long will the experience be in Denver?
We don't have an end set date yet, but we are going to be here at least until the end of January. So we're going to be out here for the entire holiday season. So it'll be a perfect place to go to make some holiday memories with the family.
Yes. Has it already started or is it going to start?
Yes. So our opening date was November 5th. So we just opened not too long ago.
Okay, good. I saw on the website that it says opening, when it says opening hours, it says soon. So I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. Nope. Our grand opening was November 5th, and then we'll be here at least until the end of January.
Okay. So here are some just for fun questions. If you could bring back one dinosaur back to life safely, which one would you pick?
Ooh, that's a really good question. I would have to bring back probably the Velociraptor, but
Ooh.
not like the Hollywood Velociraptor, like the actual Velociraptor, because real Velociraptors are actually kind of covered in feathers, and they're more turkey sized, so a lot smaller and
Oh.
everything. So I feel like having like maybe a pet Velociraptor would be a lot of fun.
Now that you've described them as the way they really are, I could totally see that.
Yeah,
That would
yeah.
be
They're
fun.
not as scary as Hollywood makes them out to be.
Yeah.
They're still a little intimidating. There's still, some amazing hunters and everything, but, they're just kind of like little oversized turkeys covered in
Yeah.
feathers.
Okay. So how would you describe their hunting to a real animal? Like compared to a turkey to like a cheetah sort of hunting?
They're definitely packed animals. So I'd probably say, yeah, I'd say cheetahs are probably kind of similar.
Yeah.
They're not as fast as cheetahs,
Yeah.
but they're definitely kind of like pack hunters.
Okay.
So they'll surround the prey. They'll have one of the first velociraptors go in and kind of grab the attention of the prey, and then the others will come in and kind of like flank it when it's not watching. So
Oh.
I'd say definitely whatever kind of pack hunters
Yeah.
we have today, they're very similar to that.
Oh, okay. So what's one fact about dinosaurs that always surprises the visitors?
Oh man, there's so many different facts. Um, I'd probably say that most of the dinosaurs that we know about are actually covered in feathers. So a lot of the dinosaurs that we know about didn't look like the dinosaurs that we see in the movies Jurassic Park and all that kind of stuff. A lot of them are related to birds and covered in feathers. And birds today are actually living dinosaurs.
Wow. So why are they so, I mean, I don't know if there's an answer to this question, but why are they related to birds? They just
Yeah, so that is actually a really good question. They're part of the theropods family, which is where birds come from. So they kind of just evolved. So back in the world at the time, it was a lot more green, so a lot more plants, and it was a lot more warmer with more oxygen. And because of those living conditions, it was able to have animals grow up a lot bigger in size than we are used to today. So that's kind of the main reason is just how the Earth was set up hundreds of million years ago, allowed them to be a lot bigger in size. And then when the meteor came and kind of wiped them out, a lot of the birds were able to kind of take shelter or hide underground or anything like that. And unfortunately, the bigger ones were more exposed and they didn't kind of make it.
okay. So what's a couple questions that kids always ask you?
Man, that's another good question. There's a lot of good questions. I'd say the biggest one is probably what do they eat?
What do they eat?
Kids, yeah, kids are always curious about what dinosaurs eat. Um, Obviously, different kind of plants, and then obviously each other as well. But yeah, kids like to ask what do they eat, and then a lot of the questions we get about the dinosaurs in the exhibit is if they're actual size, and we do have a lot of dinosaurs that are the actual size.
Do you have an animatronic or a VR velociraptor?
Yes, so we have both. We have an animatronic of velociraptors. They're more in kind of Hollywood, so the ones that we've seen in Jurassic Park, they
Oh,
look more
okay.
like those velociraptors. But in the virtual reality, they're going to be more accurate to how they actually were. So you can kind of experience both types of velociraptors. You can see the Hollywood velociraptor that we all know, and then you can go into the virtual reality world and see what the actual velociraptors were more like.
Okay. So this might be a crazy question, but yeah, out of all the animatronics in the VR, what percentage have feathers of dinosaurs? Like
Uh,
50%?
No, unfortunately, our animatronics don't really have feathers. A lot of them are kind of staying true to what we were more familiar with.
Okay.
But if you go to the virtual reality world, that's where you'll see more of the scientifically accurate dinosaurs. But the animatronics themselves, a lot of them don't have feathers. I don't think any of them actually have feathers. Just trying to stay more appealing to
Yeah.
what's familiar to us.
Don't need all those questions from the kids of like, why does that one have feathers?
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
never seen a
exactly, yeah.
dinosaur with feathers.
So it's always fun explaining to the kids about how dinosaurs and why dinosaurs have feathers, though.
Yeah.
So I kind of wish they had the animatronics so we can get more into that.
Yeah. So one more time, how can family gets tickets?
Yep, so there are two ways that they can go ahead and get tickets. The first and easiest way to get tickets is going to be at dinosalivexhibit.com. You can book your tickets same day or you can book them in advance, whatever's easier for you. And then they can come down to 3900, so 3900 Latte Street in Denver. We're about 1 mile north of Coors Field, right outside of downtown Denver.
Okay. Totally. Well, thank you for coming on and chat with me.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. I really enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun.
Yes, thank you, Daniel.